Arnold Ambundo. I've just recently joined WWF, World Wide Fund for Nature, as a governance policy specialist, looking at how we particularly bring on board indigenous communities and local communities' rights into conservation agenda at all levels, at national level, regional level, and global level. As we all know, the world is at a crisis. We are facing both a climate crisis or emergency, as well as biodiversity loss. And it's important that we focus our energies on trying to find the most affordable solutions to be able to overcome the situations. So for this year's ACCER Award, there are various themes. I'm going to talk about nature-based solutions for climate action. So as you all know, nature-based solutions are basically approaches, ecosystem-based approaches that are meant to protect, restore, and sustainably manage the environments and the places or habitats that we live in as human beings, as well as with the rest of our surroundings. There are various approaches, eco-based approaches or nature-based solutions. We all know of the marine or coastal-based ecosystems. When you talk about the coral reefs, sand dunes, when you look at generally our marine life and ecosystem. And of course, we also have the drylands where we probably have been able to interact with the grasslands here and the rest of habitats. Then we have what we all know of the wetlands. So talking about our lakes, you're looking about our oceans, you're looking about our rivers. And then lastly, which has not been very common, is the urban ecosystem. So looking at our parks, looking at how we green them. So nature-based solutions are critically important when you talk about climate adaptation or mitigation in all areas. Of course, we know nature provides us our food, basically gives us our life that we have, the air we breathe, the cultural ambience that we enjoy is a result of nature. So it's critically important that we try as much as possible to restore that relationship we have with nature. So why nature-based solutions, if we were to ask ourselves, and tying up to the whole discourse of climate change adaptation going around the places, whether it's at community level, whether it's at regional level. Nature-based solutions are very cost-effective measures. Actually, studies have shown that you invest a few dollars to reap more benefits by doing nature-based adaptation solutions. Then ILO recently did a report, and they actually mentioned that we could actually create 1.2 million jobs just by looking at how we deal and respect our fisheries, our lakes, and those kind of things. So nature-based solutions have a potential to actually give us employment and to be able to give us livelihoods that we need. Nature-based solutions are also very economic. They have many benefits. So you're not talking about conserving the environment and the space that we live in, but it's the potential to give us that socioeconomic development impacts that you want to see, a shared prosperity for all. It's important to also mention that there are a few challenges that are facing this particular exciting phase. Of course, issues of financing for nature-based solutions. We are talking about the political will to prioritize nature-based solutions. We are looking at evidence. Within the spaces, there's still a lot of challenges in terms of how effective have these measures been. So there's need to bring out more evidence to increase the uptake of nature-based solutions going forward. There are opportunities that exist to scale this up. We're seeing NDCs increasingly factoring in nature-based solutions into their processes. We know the UK presidency in the coming COP26 have prioritized nature-based solutions, which is a good space for us to leverage and tap into that and continue this discussion going forward. We are aware that the Italian presidency in the G20 summit are going to take this forward. So we are encouraging and we are seeking to ensure that we put nature-based solutions at the heart of everything. Then just in addition also is nature-based solutions are people-centric. When you talk about climate action, whether it's mitigation, adaptation, by the end of the day, the people who are supposed to be actioning this and benefiting from this are people. So nature-based solutions have that capacity to ensure that we bring the people at the heart of any of all negotiations. So as I conclude, I'd like to just bring a quote about nature-based solutions that I found very interesting and relevant for us. And this is from actually a former UNFCCC secretary, that's Cristina Figueres, who is now the convener of Mission 2020. And this is what she had to say about natural climate solutions. So I quote her, "Natural climate solutions are vital to ensuring we achieve our ultimate objective of full decarbonization and can simultaneously boost jobs and protect communities in developed and developing countries. Thank you.